Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
Hello, welcome to Ganesh IAS Academy. This is the special session. In this session, we are going to discuss about the previous year UPSC Mains economic question. Let's begin the session. So the question is, this question was asked in 2016 and also it is a 10 mark 150 words question. The question is about a scheme. Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. So it is one of the important scheme. So we are going to discuss it. Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana is necessary for bringing unbanked to the institutional financial fold. Do you agree with this for a financial inclusion of the poor section of the Indian society? Give arguments to justify your opinion. Okay. So first of all, when it comes to this question, you have to find the first thing is about a keyword. Here the keyword is first is Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana and next is financial inclusion. So based on which only you have to give the intro. So you can simply say what is Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, or else you have to speak about what is this financial inclusion. When it comes to financial inclusion means it is the ability to get financial services in accessible and affordable manner. That is called as financial inclusion. So for example, consider that whether I am able to get a credit facility, whether I am able to get a insurance facilities, whether I am able to save my money in an institutional structure. So these are the things about the financial services. Whether I am able to get a pension services. So these are the things that comes under the financial inclusion. When at the time of independence, the major issue for India is about this financial inclusion, because mostly the banks, they concentrated on the urban regions and also in the city region. When it comes to the rural area, the for the person who need to save the money, or else if the person is need a money to borrow, they have to be dependent on the money lenders. So in that scenario, the money lender will charge the hefty interest rate. So that is going to affect the person in a financial manner. So these are the major issues happened at the time of independence. To overcome that thing, government of India introduced a lot of reformative steps. By the way, now India is moving towards the financial inclusion, and in that path, that is the another thing is about this Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. So it focuses on the bank penetration, credit penetration, insurance penetration, deposit penetration. For that thing, they created a scheme is called as Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. So what are the major elements that are related to this Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana is first, it is about zero bank account, which means even you can have a zero in your bank account. So which means you have, if you don't have any money, that is not an issue. So that is the first thing. Normally for many accounts, you have to maintain a minimum balance. For example, you have to maintain 500,000 rupees, even 5,000 rupees. So there are certain, they will put a certain conditions for your accounts to maintain the bank accounts in their bank. But when it comes to Jan Dhan Yojana, here it is a zero balance bank account, or it's called as a no frill account. So which means you can maintain a zero money in your bank account. So that is the first thing to increase the financial inclusion in the rural area in the India. Next, it is about a RuPay debit card. They are providing the debit card for this bank accounts. So Again, it is going to make very easy to access through the debit card. Any person can go for ATM and they will get the money. So, which makes accessibility of the financial service, because I can able to get the money. So, through the debit card, it is increasing the accessibility. And also through the zero balance account, it is again going to increases the accessibility and affordability. For example, if the bank is maintaining a condition of you have to maintain 500 rupees in your bank account, means then it is not affordable for me. Consider that I am a street vendor. Consider that I am a daily wage labor. In that scenario, how can I maintain a 500 rupees in my bank account? That is questionable. So it is going to increases the accessibility and affordability of the financial service. So that is the thing the Jantan Yojana is going to give to me. Next, it is providing the accidental insurance coverages up to 2 lakhs. So it is providing the insurance penetration. So that is the next major benefit. So it is going to provide me the insurance. So for example, consider that the person who are a street vendor and he is the breadwinner of that family. Consider that the person is facing any accidents. At that scenario, the government is going to give you the 2 lakhs rupees. In any way, it is going to help their family. So it is socially, it is giving the person certain stability for their family. So it is again, it is called as a social capital. Okay. Next, it is providing a overdraft facility up to 10,000 rupees, which means even you are having zero money in your bank account, but still you can get a money from your bank account up to 10,000 rupees. So consider that there is a seasonal unemployment is happening, or else a cyclical unemployment is happening. At that scenario, this overdraft is going to help that person. So in that way, this Jantan Yojana created a huge change in the financial sector of India. So by the way, it is going to give you the financial inclusion, accessibility, affordability, and also availability. Availability is increased through the BEAM apps, increasing ATM centers. So by the way, it is providing all the 3 A's. So Jantan Yojana created a major change in the financial inclusion in India. Then, so you have to justify that answer. Is it necessary for bringing the unbanked to the institutional financial fold? Do you agree with this? Yes, you have to obviously agree with it. For a poor section of the Indian society, use the argument to justify your opinion. Yes. So these are the things, elements related to the Jantan Yojana, and also you have to give the argument in favor of it. It provides the universal access to the banking facilities for the people to get used to the banking services. So once the people is ready to save their money, and also they are easy to get a credit. So by the way, it is going to overcome the issue of the money lenders. So that is also the next major benefit. Enhances the credit penetration, provide the micro insurance, pensions facility, formalization of the financial services. So these are the things done by the Pradhan Mantri Jantan Yojana. So you have to complete your answer. You have to conclude your answer by saying that it is created a huge change in the financial inclusion of the sector. Still, we are moving through the path, and we are going to get a fruitful outcome in soon 2030 or in soon 2047. By the way, we are easily going to achieve the Vikshit Bharat 2047. You can conclude in any way. Okay. So these are the major things you have to speak. Okay. Thank you.